Have you ever been accused of a crime you didn't commit? Call 1-800-5th Amendment today.
Joseph the Argonaut, Joseph the Argonaut, he's my friend, he teaches civics. Joseph the Argonaut, Joseph the Argonaut, he's my friend, he teaches civics.
This is Civics News with Joseph the Argonaut. I am your host, Joseph the Argonaut. In today's story, it's about the Fifth Amendment. The Fifth Amendment protects a person in 5 ways. The first is a mouthful. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia when in actual service in time of war or public danger. This means that if you are going to be accused of a very serious crime, the government has to call together a special jury of regular people called a grand jury. This is a larger jury than normal and can be between 16 and 23 people. Their job is to decide if there's enough evidence to charge you with a crime. If there isn't, you don't get charged. People in the military have a different system. The next part is called double jeopardy. The amendment continues, nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb. This means that if you are found not guilty of a crime, the government can't bring the same charges against you with a new jury. Jeopardy means danger, and people accused of a crime are in danger of going to jail. You can't be put in that kind of danger more than once. Not guilty, it's over. The amendment continues, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself. People call this freedom from self-incrimination. This means you don't have to say things that can be used against you to police. This also means you don't have to say things that can be used against you to a lawyer or judge in court. You might say something that could make you look guilty even if you're innocent. Sometimes it's better not to say anything. The Fifth Amendment protects you. People call it pleading the Fifth. If I plead the Fifth, I am not saying another word. It doesn't mean I'm guilty. It just means that I don't want my words to be used against me. This is an important right. Without it, the government could torture and intimidate us until we made a confession. Another protection in the Fifth Amendment is due process. The Fifth Amendment continues, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. This right was written in Magna Carta and has been with us ever since. Due process means that we are owed a fair process if we are accused of a crime. We must be given notice of what we are being accused of and an opportunity for a hearing so we can tell our side of the story. That is the minimum of due process. What makes a process fair if you're accused of a crime? That can include a lot of other rights, like the right to an attorney or the right to remain silent. Those are part of due process and ensure that everyone is treated fairly. Hey, who are you? I am Pipsqueak Joe! And there is one part of the Fifth Amendment that you have not talked about. That is eminent domain. It doesn't help someone accused of a crime, but it is important. The Fifth Amendment continues, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. Did you know that the government can make parks and roads? What if your house was where they wanted to build a road? Did you know they could take your house? They have to pay a fair price for it if they do. Hit it, Joseph the Argonaut!
If I'm ever accused of an infamous crime, a grand jury decides if it's even worth their time. I've got the Fifth Amendment blues. Fifth Amendment saved my freedom. I've got the Fifth Amendment blues. Fifth Amendment save me, please. If the jury decides I'm innocent of the crime, they don't get to charge me again a second time. Cops asking me some questions, they're trying to convict, but I'm not gonna talk cause I wanna plead the Fifth. I've got the Fifth Amendment blues. Fifth Amendment save my freedom. I've got the Fifth Amendment blues. Fifth Amendment save me, please. And if they arrest me, then they gotta be fair. Unless I get due process, I ain't going nowhere. There's one other thing, and that's eminent domain. The government will pay me or my home will remain. I've got the Fifth Amendment blues. Fifth Amendment save my freedom. I've got the Fifth Amendment blues. Fifth Amendment save me, please. Joseph the Argonaut. Joseph the Argonaut. He is my friend. He teaches civics.